Hi, I'm Katie Farner, Superstar Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. And you are watching part 2 of my, let's see, how many parts is it? of my 4-part series, welcoming new consultants and helping you launch your business. So I'm so thrilled that you are here watching part 2. Congratulations for investing in your time, or congratulations for investing time into your business. You are absolutely going to see fruitful results from that. I can promise you that. So what now? You've joined, you've been exploring, maybe you're still waiting for your starter kit. You're just really ready to learn and grow and start running. So let's talk about your first steps. What should you be doing now? So the very first thing you need to do is schedule your launch party. If you have not already scheduled a launch party, you need to do that like now. What is a launch party? A launch party is where you pick a place, your home, a local coffee shop, a local playground, and the kids play while you and your friends smell Scentsy. It could be a community clubhouse. It could be a library. Oftentimes public libraries will have a free room that you can reserve. The list goes on and on of potential places that you could have a launch party. So I really don't want to hear people say, oh, I can't have a launch party because I don't have a place. You can find a place, trust me. It is a critical part of launching your business. And I really don't encourage people to launch their business online. Yes, you should launch your business online as part of your launch, but that shouldn't be the only way you launch. And I want to encourage you right now as you're listening to this. You might already be checking out and you might already be thinking, no way, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have a home party. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to launch my business online. If you're thinking that, I just want you to hear me out with this one thing. I am never, ever going to encourage you to do something that is a waste of your time. I won't. I will only encourage you to do things that I know, that I have seen with my own eyes produce results. So just be willing to put the guard down, be teachable, and just give it a try this way. Just try. For me, just do it. Just let the excuses go and give it a try, and just try it the way I'm encouraging you to. Okay, so schedule your launch party if you haven't already. I also want you to start working on your list of 100. So in Scentsy, we call your warm network or your list of contacts your list of 100. Just because we call it list of 100, I don't want you to freak out and think, oh, well, I shouldn't have joined Scentsy because I don't have 100 people. It's just our slang term of what we call it. But your list of 100 is all the people in your warm network, all of the people that you have in your life, like acquaintances, teachers, your kids' teachers, ex-coworkers, current coworkers, your husband or your significant other's current coworkers, neighbors. This is your warm network, right? It's not just this. Your warm network isn't this. Your warm network is this. Facebook friends, all of that. It goes on and on and on. And that's how I know you can get close to 100 people on a list. I know you can do it. Show that list to, your spouse. Show that list to your significant other. Show that list to your mom. Show that list to the people you're close to. And say, hey, am I forgetting anybody? Promise you, it's worth the time invested. A lot of new consultants want to just think of people, and then as they randomly think of people, send a message or whatever. That won't work as well as creating a list, getting out your computer, getting out a notepad, and writing down a list. Because when you can see all of those names written down in front of you, you are much more likely to take action. Okay, so I want to challenge you to do that list of 100. Now, the purpose of your list of 100 is, for right now, for what we're talking about right in this moment, is to invite people to your launch party. There are going to be lots of people on there that live locally, some that live far away, and every single one of them should be invited, whether they live at a distance or they live close. The people who live close, invite them to your physical launch party. The people who don't live close, invite them to your online launch party. You should be doing both. You should have both avenues to launch your business. So the people that live locally, everyone, you should be contacting one-on-one. But let's talk about the people who live locally first. So all of those people that live locally, I would contact them first because they need the most time, right? If your launch party is a week from now or 2 weeks from now, you have to make sure that you're giving people enough time to prepare and get there. So individually contact them, whether you send them a private message, you make a phone call to them, you talk to them in person when you see them at work, you send your spouse with invitations that came in your starter kit, and he hands them out at his job. However you're going about inviting people, make it as personalized and individual as possible. Why? Because when someone gets a mass Facebook invitation, do they feel valued? Do they feel important? Do they feel like it really matters if they're there or not? No, they don't. Gosh, half the time I don't even see the Facebook events that I get invited to. You know what I'm talking about? So it's really important that you invest the time to invite people one-on-one. Like I said earlier in this video, I'm never going to encourage you to do things that are a waste of your time. I don't want to waste my time, and I certainly don't want to waste your time. So do not think for 1 second that this is something you should skip over and you should just create a Facebook event and click invite all and invite everybody on your friends list. You are not going to get good results. It's going to take you probably double the time to send individual private messages, make phone calls, send individual text messages, but I promise you it's worth it. Would you rather take 30 minutes a day for 2 days to invite everybody, or take 2 minutes to invite everybody and get no one to show up, or one person to show up? It's so much more worth it to invest the time inviting one-on-one. So even if you create this one message and you just change the first name and you copy and paste that same message over and over and over, that is still good, right? That's still better than mass inviting. So when you're inviting people to your launch party, it's really important to pay attention to your language that you're using. I have a YouTube video that I would really suggest that you watch about inviting people to your party. So definitely go and check that out. I believe if you just come here to YouTube and you just search effectively inviting people to your party or something like that. But I'm going to go over it here briefly. So basically what you want to do is you want to make it clear that it's important to you that they're there. If you just say, hey, I'm having a Scentsy party next Saturday, you should come. Like, that's how a lot of people, I think, would say it, because they don't want to put pressure on people. They want it to be casual, but you also have to make it clear that you're a Scentsy consultant now. So I would encourage you instead to send someone a message or call someone and just catch up with them first. Hey Susie, how's it going? How are the kids? Or whatever. Create a conversation first. And then say, hey, I wanted to send you a message because I have something super exciting to tell you. Of course they're going to message back and wonder what's going on. What's this exciting thing that you want to tell me? So that's when you say, I actually started a business. I decided to start selling Scentsy. I love the products, so it was an easy thought. Or I'm looking to, supplement my husband's income, so it was, a really great solution for that. Tell them why, briefly, but genuinely, why you decided to do this. And say, I'm having some friends over on blank date at blank time to celebrate the launch of my new business. I would love to have you there. It would mean the world to me. Can you make it? You hear the difference? Night and day different. Night and day different. One sounds like a professional, I have a business, I want you there. And the other sounds like, hey, I'm hosting a Scentsy party, right? Make sure that you get that point across. So send those messages out, invite people via phone call, one-on-one, personal. You're gonna get a much better turnout, I promise you that. Sorry, I don't have my contacts in, so I have to hold this pad really close to my face. Okay, so there's going to be people that you contact that can't attend your party, whether it's online or whether it's in the local one. So those who can't attend your local party, it's always a great idea to try to turn that into their own booking. So if someone says, oh, I can't make it next Saturday, Timmy has a soccer game. So that's okay, I totally get it. I know, it's coming up fast, it's next Saturday, but we'll totally miss you. Say something like, I have been dying to get together with you anyway, why don't we just do our own get together? We can meet over at your house or go to a coffee place, invite a few friends, we'll hang out, have some snacks, smell some Scentsy. It would mean the world to me, like to help me get my business off the ground. Something like that. Plant the seed, ask them to do a party. Don't just accept that they're not gonna come. Try to get a booking out of it if they can't come. And for your non-local people, you're going to be inviting them to a Facebook party, right? You're going to be basically inviting them to shop your online party. So what I would encourage you to do for that is, again, set a date and time for your online party. So basically what you're going to do is you're just going to show them the stuff that came in your kit, maybe the warmer that you already have. Make some scent suggestions. You can grab some of your personal favorites and then grab maybe some clean fragrances and some food fragrances and then maybe like some romantic ones and then maybe like some spa scents, and just kind of make some scent recommendations and just explain how the warmers work and explain how the diffusers work. Just a really basic, simple live feed in that Facebook event, and encourage people to shop. And of course, give them a deadline to shop by to support your new business, because of course you have a deadline with your shooting star. So it's a lot easier to invite non-locals because it's easy for them to join. Maybe they can't necessarily watch your live stream live, but of course they can watch it after the fact, right? So definitely don't leave out the online launching of your business, because there are of course people who don't live around you and you can't exclude them. So that's how I would go about doing that. The people who can't make your local party, another great idea is to also send them the PDF link to our catalog. So in your workstation, if you log into the workstation and you use the search bar and you just type in catalog, it'll pull up the PDF link for our catalog. So you can actually email them or Facebook private message them or text them the PDF link to the catalog. A lot of people like to turn page by page through a catalog. So that's a great way to encourage ordering as well, is to let them have a copy of the catalog without making the investment of mailing them a catalog. So that's an idea for you as well. So those are my tips that I want to share with you now. So basically your next steps need to be creating your launch party, creating a launch party in the workstation, setting that all up, setting your date for your launch party, inviting people one-on-one, creating that list of 100 to pull your invitations from. So that needs to be your primary focus right now as you are launching your business. So thank you so much for investing time to learn and grow, and watch part 2 of our welcome training series. In part 3, next we're going to be talking about learning the skills to party. So definitely come back and watch part 3. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.